Good morning, everyone. Today is the 29th of August, 2022. Mark is ready to read the 23rd chapter of Acts. And this is the account of Paul. And he's smitten by the high priest, and he gives his testimony through a number of people, in front of a number of people. And it also gives his account, continued accounts of his journeys while he walked down here on the face of this earth.
Paul, earnestly beholding the accounts, said, men and brethren, I have lived in all good conscience before God until this day. High priest Ananias commanded them that stood by him to smite him on the mouth. They said, Paul, unto him God to smite thee, thou white wall, which since thou hast judged me after law, commandest me to be submitted contrary to law, and they stood by, said, revilest of God's high priest. Then said Paul, I wist not, brethren, that he was a high priest. It is written, thou shalt not speak evil of the ruler of thy people. When Paul perceived the one part was the Sadducees, Pharisees, he cried out in the council, men and brethren, I am a Pharisee, the son of a Pharisee, of the hope, the resurrection of the dead. I am called a Christian. We had so said, there arose a dissension between the Pharisees and the Sadducees, the multitude was divided. The Sadducees say that there is no resurrection, or angel, or spirit of the Pharisees. As lo, and there arose a great cry of the scribes that were of the Pharisees. Paul arose and strove, saying, I know evil in this man, the angel, spirit of angel, look at him, let us fight with God. When there arose a great dissension, the chief captain, fearing lest Paul should have Paul in peace with them, commanded the soldiers to go down and take him by force among them, and bring him into the castle. Night following, the Lord stood by him and said, be of good cheer, Paul, for thou hast testified of me in Jerusalem. Must thou bear also witness. Their witness also in Rome. And in those days, certain of the Jews band together, found themselves that are cursing, they should eat neither eat nor drink till they should fall. They were more than 40 which had made this conspiracy. They came to the chief priests and elders and said, we have bound ourselves with a great curse, and will eat nothing until we will slay Paul. And therefore you with the council signify the chief captain, bring him down tomorrow. So you would inquire something more perfectly concerning him, that we, or even he, come near or ready to kill him. And Paul, which your son heard, that lying in wait, he went next to the castle and told Paul. Paul called one of the centurions to him and said, bring this young man to the chief captain, bring us to the thing to him. He took him and brought him to the chief captain, and said, Paul, the prisoner, called me unto him, and prayed me to bring this young man unto thee, who has come to say unto thee. The chief captain took him by the hand and went with him, beside privately asked him, what is that thou hast? Tell me. And he said, the Jews have agreed to desire thee that thou wouldst bring down Paul tomorrow into the council, as though they inquire someone from more perfectly. Then do not thou yield to them, for there if I await for him more than 40 men which have bound themselves with an oath, they will either eat or drink till they have killed him. And now are they ready, looking for a promise from them? The chief captain and let the young men depart, and charged him, saying, "Thou fellow man, thou hast showed these things to him." And he called on him 2 centurions, saying, "Make ready 200 soldiers to go to Caesarea, and almost produce 4, and 10 instrument 200 at the 3rd hour of the night. Provide them beasts they might put Saul on. Bring him safe on the Felix governor." There wrote a letter, and after this manner, Claudius Lysias was the most excellent governor. Felix sent greeting. This man was taken to the Jews and should have been killed with them, and came out with all and rescued him, having understood that he was a Roman. When I would have known the council or the accused, and I brought him forth from the council, when I proceeded to accuse questions of their law, to have nothing made of his charge, forced to death or bond. He told me how the Jews have made way for the man. I sent straightway to thee and gave command to the accused also to set before thee what they had against them. Farewell to the Jews, as was commanded them. Took Paul and brought him by night out of Paris. On the morrow they left the horsemen to go with him. They returned to the castle, who when they came to Caesarea, delivered the epistle. The governor presented Paul before him. When the governor had read the letter, he asked him what province he was. He said that he was from Cilicia. I will hear you say, and thy accuser also come. Commanded him to be kept in here in Shedden Hall.
Okay, thank you, Mark.